Thank you for coming to the college application UC and CSU systems presentation video. The agenda will be as follows: sharing my information, the high school counselor, UC and CSU systems, A to G requirements, UC applications, CSU applications, cost of attendance, to-do lists, tools, and resources. I am Christina Strother, your high school counselor for the Cottonwood School. Here is my information. The UC and CSU systems, both University of California and the California State University systems, consist of four-year public universities in the state of California. The UC and CSUs are considered in-state schools for California residents. Admission priority is given to in-state students who meet minimum requirements. And to the right, you can see the UC system with all the ones highlighted in blue on the yellow map, and then the CSU system is the grayish blue, and all the dots are in black. University of California, UC Berkeley, Davis, Irvine, Los Angeles, Merced, Riverside, San Diego, San Francisco, Santa Barbara, and Santa Cruz, and UCSF only offers graduate professional programs. All other campuses offer both undergrad and grad education programs. The CSU system. I'm not going to read all these, I'll let you review them, but these are all the schools that participate in the CSU system. A to G requirements. A grade of a C or better is required for each A to G course. 11 of the 15 courses must be completed before the last year of high school. Refer to the A to G requirements guide if a student plans to meet A to G requirements through alternative ways, such as test scores and college courses. It's a competitive application that will go above and beyond the minimum admission requirements. So as you can see here on the left, history and social sciences, you need US history and world history and or government to meet your social sciences requirement of 2 years. You need 4 years of English. You need 3 years of math, which is algebra 1 or higher, or math 1 or integrated math 1. It just depends on what it's called at each of your schools, which again, if you're a transfer student, you came from a different school, so it has a different name for the class. Geometry and or integrated math 2 is a required course that all students must take, as well as algebra 1, which is math 1, integrated math 1 is also something that all students have to take, and algebra 2 or integrated math 3. So those are the 3 that are required. However, students are usually recommended to do 4 years of math in order to be more competitive. Laboratory sciences, which include 1 biological science and 1 physical science. However, 3 is recommended. Language other than English, which is 2 years of the same language, American Sign Language applies to this as well, are required. So if a student takes 3 years, that's making them a bit more competitive. And again, you could do all 4 years of a same language and also possibly get the biliteracy seal added to your diploma. Visual and performing arts is required. Only 1 year is required, and it's also recommended. So we have many students that'll do above and beyond the visual and performing arts requirement. And then 1 G elective is required. Materials you'll need when applying are your student records. So an unofficial copy of your high school transcript, which you can obtain from your TCS portal, and you can print out your own unofficial transcript. Your college transcripts, if you've done any concurrent enrollments, you will need that as well. Course titles and grades of high school courses taken during middle school is also another requirement. If you are If you are part of the californiacolleges.edu, if you didn't opt out, you should be able to easily integrate those grades. All your A to G courses will be in this system, so it'll make it a lot easier to just port those over from your californiacolleges.edu account into your CSU Apply or your UC Apply applications. Test scores, which are optional, your ACT and or SAT. There are no longer any more SAT subject tests. That has been canceled. Your AP exams and IB exams. And AP exams would be, you could get that from our schools, and your IB would be through another school that you might have attended prior to TCS. A brag sheet or your resume that lists your awards and honors, extracurricular activities, and volunteer activities, and as well as all your personal information. UC admission requirements. A minimum of 15 A to G courses with a C or better. 11 courses must be completed by the end of your junior year. Your GPA must be at least a 3.0 or better, or if you're a non-resident, it's a 3.4 GPA or better. Your ACT and SAT test scores are optional. California residents. If you rank in the top 9% of California graduates, you'll be guaranteed a spot at a UC campus if space is available. And this would have come to you at the end of your junior year, and a letter was sent out to all students who qualify, and a form needed to be completed and sent back to me, the counselor, and submitted. So this will be done for each occurring school year. UC application, the undergraduate admission application guide. That's a helpful resource for you. And the admission requirements, your application link, and your $75 fee per campus that you apply to. Your UC application, the about you information, and campuses and majors. So you choose your campus, choose your major and an alternative major. Some majors will require supplemental information. UC application, academic history, self-report your high school courses. You make sure to be as accurate as possible. Again, you should be copying directly from your transcript. Otherwise, you're using your California colleges.edu website in order to port your information over into the UC application, which I highly recommend. Make sure course titles, grades, credits, dates are accurate. Ask your teacher or counselor for an unofficial high school transcript. Again, you can get this on your own through your high school portal and get your own unofficial transcript. This is not something you need to go through your teacher or counselor for. And enter any college courses you've taken, as well as your test scores, if those apply to you. UC application, activities and awards. So you'll enter that information, and scholarships and programs. Select any and all scholarship categories that apply to you. Indicate if you're interested in the Educational Opportunity Program, also known as the EOP, and there's certain requirements in order to be eligible for the EOP. Your personal insight questions. You need to respond to 4 out of the 8 questions. Choose questions that are most relevant to your experience. Maximum of 350 words for each response. The questions are already available, so you can look those up now and start getting a feel for which ones you will prefer to submit for. You will review and submit. If you still have items to complete, you'll see a to-do list next to each section. Review your application carefully and submit your application. UC application dates are as follows. August 1st, application opens for the fall. October 1st, you should be completing your financial aid application. Even if you don't think that you'll be eligible, you should still complete this, because there's sometimes school scholarship money that's available, but the requirement is having your FAFSA completed in order to see if you qualify for institutional aid. November 1st through the 30th, application filing period. The applications are due by November 30th. Notification of fall admission decisions is March through May, and July 1st through and 15th. Official transcripts are due and your exam results are due. CSU requirements. A minimum of 15 A to G courses with a C or better. 11 courses must be completed by end of junior year. 2.5 GPA for California applicants. Non-residents must have a 3.0 or better. And or again, test scores are optional. Eligibility index. Grades earned in high school courses are the most important factor in CSU admission decisions. The eligibility index will help you determine whether you are eligible for CSU admission. California applicants who earn a 3.0 or better may not need test scores to be admitted. California applicants with a GPA between a 2.0 and a 2.49 may be evaluated for admission based on supplemental factors. Impacted majors and campuses. Impacted CSU majors and campuses may require supplemental criteria such as test scores, auditions, personal statements. Check the campus for impacted majors on each campus. CSU application, the CSU freshman application guide, the admission requirements, application link, and a $70 application fee, again, per campus that you are applying to. CSU application also needs your personal information as well as your academic history. Supporting information, again, your awards and honors, scholarships, publications, and if you're eligible for the EOP. Program material. Some CSU majors and campuses may require additional information. Upload your unofficial transcripts. Review your application and carefully submit. Here are the deadlines for CSU applications. October 1st is when it opens up. And again, at the same time that you're filling out your FAFSA, your free application for federal student aid. December 4th, fall admission applications are due. Notifications of fall admission decisions are February through March. And again, July 15th through, official transcripts are due. Deadlines may vary by the campus. Cost of attendance. Average cost of UC attendance for California residents is as follows. Living on campus, tuition and fees, $14,100. Books and supplies, $1,200. Health insurance allowance and fee, $2,800. Room and board, $16,500. Living on campus, $13,400 is what they're calculating living off campus. Personal transportation, $2,100 living on campus, $2,600 if you're living off campus. And the difference is minimal between living on campus and living off campus. And again, they're calculating that $13,400. If you're living at home, obviously the cost is a lot different, and most parents aren't or guardians aren't calculating on a day-to-day basis of how much it costs to have you living at home. Average cost of CSU attendant for California residents. For 6.1 or more units per semester, it's $2,871. If it's in a quarter system, it's $1,914. If it's for the academic year, it's $5,742. To-do lists for 11th grade. Research colleges and programs. Take a demanding, well-rounded course of study. Go beyond the minimum admission requirements. Begin prepping for the SATs or ACTs and consider taking extracurricular activities or engaging in volunteer work. Use research tools to learn about majors, careers, and colleges. Research potential scholarships. 12th grade. Visit colleges and websites. Finalize list of colleges. Consider applying to safety, match, and reach schools, 6 to 11 total. Complete and submit your college application by the deadline, and do not wait until the last minute to get this done. Begin working on your FAFSA and scholarship applications. Don't get senioritis, so stay focused and maintain those grades. Where will you apply? Your safety school, your MASH school, or your REACH school, or a combination of all three. Here are some tools and resources. Additional tools and resources. And I hope this has been helpful for you. Please let me know if you have any questions.